What up YouTube, it's Misery Company. In today's video, we're covering the update that's coming to Diablo Immortal. Now, this is a smaller update. This is not one of the massive quarterly updates like the one we just got last month. This is one of their monthly updates that we're getting right now. So let's jump straight to it and see what we have going on. Now, again, they've been on vacation. They typically take off from like Christmas-ish time to just over past the New Year's. So they've been out of office for a while. So I don't anticipate, again, a pretty massive amount of notes. But let's see what we get into it. I have not read this yet, nor have I watched other people's coverage as of the time of this recording. So all of this will be brand new for me and probably less new for you, but you'll get my actual opinion. All right, so previous updates, blah, 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 blah. January 3rd, so January 3rd and 4th, so tomorrow by the time you see this video. Returning events, so returning events, Trials of the Warrior. True Warriors measured by, okay, blah, blah, blah. Starting January 4th until January 12th by completing daily tasks. That's right, I couldn't remember which one was which, but this is the one that just gives you rewards for doing things you would be doing anyway, which is awesome. It tells you actually right here, up to Diamond tier, where you get up to 3 random legendary items and 2 random set items. Wow, that's actually pretty good. Cool. Trials of the Horde is next up, and then we get that from January 5th to January 12th. Hungering Moon we get from January 6th through January 13th. Sounds good. Wild Brawl is still going on, but as of the time of this recording, but it will be coming back on January 12th to January 19th. So that will be going on, I'm assuming, after Trial of the Horde, which is correct. So we have Trial of the Horde, then Wild Brawl. All clans on deck will start January 13th, which I'm assuming is just after Hungering Moon, which it is. I see. We're catching the flow. All right. That's all clans on deck. Now, featured updates. Essence transfer while changing gear. We are introducing a new gear transfer menu where you can preview what is being transferred to your new item. If you're already unlocked the Essence transfer feature, you automatically have access to this preview feature. Inherent Essence. Oh, okay. So basically it's just allowing you to... Nope, I don't know. Okay. We wanted to include this feature to allow players to quickly use a better item after earning it, even if it doesn't have their preferred stats. Our goal is to help you earn better items and reduce the amount of visits made to vendors. Oh, so you can be out in the world and do this. Interesting. Yeah, that's what that means. So now you can actually be out in the world. Let's say if you're doing your raids and you get an upgrade, you can just do your upgrade right there. As soon as the item drops, you can say, you know, don't click on the gem rank or gems and all that and only transfer the essence, and then you can actually just do it. That's actually kind of nice. Wow, that's a quality of life feature I didn't think that we would get, but there you go. Cool. Increase stash tabs with the Boon of Plenty. Oh, and stash tabs +2. For players that seek the rewards from the Boon of Plenty, basking in the glow of these rewards will now grant additional stash tabs. If you stop using the Boon of Plenty after accessing it, your items located within it will be available in a separate stash that players can access for 30 days, giving them time to retrieve these items. That makes sense. Battlegrounds rank increase improvements. Okay, there's been a lot of feedback on PvP. So let's see what they're doing. Based off player feedback, we decided to change the scoring for matches played at the bronze rank to help you rank up more quickly. Even if you lose a battleground match while at the bronze rank, you'll still receive some points. Not what I thought they were going to do. Okay, so I don't think it's bad, by the way. I think that's a good change. I think that this is more in line with, God, what is that game mode that was like, actually it's up here. With Trial of the Horde. Trial of the Horde has a very similar ranking system where you basically always are going to level up at the lower stages until you get to the higher stages. The purpose of that was to make sure that you don't have long queue times at the lower ranks when you're further along in the season. All of that logic can also be applied to the battlegrounds, which makes sense. I think that's an interesting change, but I think that makes sense. I myself don't play that often. I am considering playing a lot more, and maybe even making a series out of it, but more to come. So, Engman's configuration set bonus changes. Ooh, they're nerfing it already. Oh, what are they gonna do? Oh my gosh. All right, I mean, maybe. The item set bonus from Engman's configuration, Ignite Fire, can trigger almost endlessly, activated by damage over time effects from gems and other items. To avoid the set bonus triggering endlessly, we are changing the set bonus from Ignite Fire to now only trigger from skills and basic attacks. Okay, so it's not a massive nerf. It's just now working the way it should have worked the first time. It's still very good. Very, very good. And you could still argue as like a wizard, you could probably keep it still close to 100% uptime. So still a very good set bonus. I don't think it, I don't think this change warrants any rewards for that change. They still might, but again, I think this is a pretty good change considering how vocal a lot of people have been about how overpowered it was, especially at the higher end tier of PvP. So I think that's a good change. Bug fixes are happening. Cool. All in all, again, smaller update. Did not anticipate a bigger one. I'm good with all the changes, some surprising, but some quality of life changes, which I think is really cool. Let me know what you think of the updates. I'm gonna keep this video nice, short, and sweet. But again, I think it's we're getting new events. That way we always have something to do. We're always gonna be able to get new rewards. There's two different types of calendars, looks like, an active event and then more of a passive event. And then they're also doing some quality of life changes. So all the way around, that feels really good to me. Let me know what you think in the comments below, guys. Until next time, lock it in.